Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be doing my December TBR. So it's crazy to think that we are finally at the end of 2018, and 2018's been kind of a rough year for me, just with the loss of my grandmother and all of that stuff. So it's been a year of a lot of changes, so I'm happy to see that we are finally at the end. Just a quick announcement, I mentioned this in my November wrap-up, but I won't be doing Vlogmas this year, just because of this being the first Christmas without my grandma. It will be very difficult, I think, on many in many ways, so I kind of just want to have this Christmas to reflect, but I promise I will be doing it next year, if there's no crazy life turns, but it's a crazy ride. But yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled in the summer. I'm going to be doing some exciting things, which I will be talking about in May, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But another thing is, I have my separate vlog channel that I'll continue using till the end of this year while I do my monthly vlogs, and I think I'll kind of keep this channel more so. I'll kind of add the vlogs to this channel as well, just because I feel like you guys are just there's more of you on here anyways, and kind of vlogging has become more popular for the book community, I guess, so I'll kind of do some vlogging here and there. So I'll keep in 2019 I'll have my vlogging videos kind of incorporated in here as well. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any kind of vlogs that you want to see me do, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I have quite a few books on here, just because I will be off a lot this month, which I am very happy with, just because of the holidays. So I'm quite ambitious, and I have 3 books left on my TBR that were on my original TBR, and then I've read them all. So I'm really happy about that. So I will be finishing my TBR, which was my goal for 2018. So that's really exciting. But currently right now I am listening to the audiobook for Winter by Marissa Meyer, and this is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles, and so this is something I've just been doing for fun. Just kind of, I get sick listening to the same music all the time when I'm driving to work and back home, so I was like, okay, let's have been kind of re-listening to the Lunar Chronicles. So I've been really enjoying this. I'm probably, when this video goes up, I'll probably be finished with it. But yeah, I really like it, and it's just fun, something different. So yeah, that's definitely something that probably is already done now. And so me and my friend have been doing kind of a book club now. So we did it first with Kingdom of Ash, and I've been really trying to get her into the Remnant Chronicles. And so we're going to be buddy reading The Kiss of Deception, which I'm super excited about. This is probably one of my favorite YA series, and so it's fun to have a book where you can talk to someone. Like, I have you guys to talk to, but talk to someone in real time. So we kind of do a thing where we set like a reading goal for every so many days, and then we will video chat with each other. So it's been really good, especially now that we're kind of at opposite ends of the country, so we get to kind of see each other there and kind of catch up with each other, and especially because we saw each other basically every day for 2 years. So I really like this book, and it's about this girl who's a princess who runs away on her wedding day because she doesn't want to be a pawn in a political alliance, and so she kind of flees her royal life, and she the prince that she was going to marry and an assassin is sent out after her. And so we get Leah's standpoint, and then we also get the narrated from the prince and the assassin. We don't know who's who, so we kind of takes off from there. But I really love this series. Dance of Thieves came out I want to say like late spring of this year, so that's really exciting as well. So I'm like, okay, will be a good reread, and then I can reread Dance of Thieves in the spring, and then when the next one hopefully comes out, so that is super exciting. So this is something I'm really excited, something to kind of look forward to. And this is another book that I'm currently reading right now, and it is Archenemies by Marissa Meyer, and this is the second book in the Renegades duology series. I don't know how many books there's going to be in here, but basically this is kind of like The Incredibles, where people have like superpowers or they're prodigies, so they have different kind of strengths. And so Nova is an anarchist and Adrian is a renegade, and they basically are two groups of superheroes essentially that have different views on how people with powers should be used in society, and like kind of how much power they should have governing like the normal people. And so the anarchists lost and the renegades are currently in power, and so Nova goes undercover and all that stuff. And kind of this is the second book kind of following the events that took place in the first one. So I really enjoy Marissa Meyer's writing style. She's very good at like snappy dialogue, and this is no different. And so yeah, I've been really, like, I read 100 pages in one day, and this one has like 500 pages, so it's actually quite a big read. Not quite as big as the first one, so it's a quick read so far. So yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying this, and yeah, it's just a fun read. So if you like The Incredibles, I think you'll like this book as well. And so finally, these are the last two books that are on my TBR, so I definitely will be finishing them this month, I can guarantee that. And so the first one is The Orphan's Tale by Jenoff, and I mentioned this in a couple videos where I was hoping to get to it at different times during the year, but alas, here we are. So basically it's about this woman who was raped by a Nazi, and her baby was taken from her, so she ends up finding a train cart where all the kids are boarded on as they're on their way to the concentration camp. And so she ends up taking a kid from there, and it's kind of her story with that. So I think this one sounds so intriguing, so interesting. I haven't read a historical fiction book in a while, so this will kind of fill my void there, because I've been reading just with kind of recent releases and all that stuff. I've been reading a little bit more fantasy towards the end of the year, but historical fiction and kind of crime novels are kind of like my roots, so I'm really excited to get to this. Like I said, I've been saying I'll be getting to this, and then I don't, and all that stuff, but it is less than 350 pages, so I probably could read this very quickly, but I am really excited for this one. And again, this is another one that I've talked about, and it is The Actor's Life by Jenna, and this is basically her memoir of getting into acting, kind of her experiences. Talks about The Office, which is exciting, and all of that stuff. So yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of The Office, so I think this one will be really fun just to kind of learn more about her and her experience. So yeah. And then lastly, if I am in need of a new book to read, I want to do some like series marathoning in 2019. That's one of my kind of bookish goals, and so one of those is being the Inspector Gamache series by Louise, and I read a Still Life February 2017, I want to say, and I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I think crime novels is what really got me into reading, so I kind of been looking for a new crime series, and I have a couple that I've started, but I want to be caught up in, and there's quite a few in here, so this one might take me a while. But yeah, like I said, this one is just really interesting. It takes place in Canada too, so it has little tidbits of Canadian culture, so it kind of reminds me of home, and just like double doubles and timbits and all of that fun stuff. So I'm like, okay, I know what that means. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the first one, and this is just a highly praised series, so I'm really excited to kind of continue with these as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below kind of the books that you plan on reading this final month of 2018, and how did your bookish goals kind of pan out over this year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.